What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch-along. Double watch-along tonight. Real Madrid against Man City, Champions League. Liverpool against Aston Villa, Premier League. What's going on with this camera, man? It's moved a little bit. And, yeah, apologies. Didn't even bother with the intro. I lost track of time. But we're here. The Liverpool game's just kicked off. I've got the background as Real Madrid, so we'll get that going at 8 o'clock. But the Villa-Liverpool game is underway, people. I'm just looking at the teams, actually. But, yeah, we got there in the end. I didn't even realise. But, yeah, we're underway. Villa against Liverpool. And, obviously, from an Arsenal point of view, let's just get the teams up here, actually, so I can see who's on each team. Big up to everyone locked in. Hit the like button, people. Champions League overlays heat. Yeah, man. Do you know, I was going to put the Liverpool one, but I think the Real Madrid game is the real blockbuster football game of the night, if we're being honest. So, but listen, this is an important game in terms of Arsenal if we are going to at least hang on in there until the end of the season. I'm just trying to look. What is the Villa team? Rashford starts. Rashford, Asensio, and Rodgers behind Watkins. That is a good front three, man. That is a good front three. McGinn and Tielemans in midfield. Emmy's in goal. And then Disasi's starting as well. So he's gone with a lot of his loan players who he's just brought in. The Liverpool team, wow, he's got players missing as well. Salah, Jota, and Curtis Jones front three. So no Diaz and no Gakpo. Gakpo's out, injured, ankle injury. Diaz on the bench. Darwin on the bench. Chiesa on the bench. They've got good options to bring on, though, Liverpool. That's the problem. They can set up like that. Rashford's on the left. Rashford's on the left, people. Big up to everyone, though. Liverpool could be in already. Shot over the bar by Virgil. That's what I was thinking, you know. How have TNT just, like, I was looking on Sky Sports. Oh, by the way, yeah, I saw that. The old Premier League balls have been re-released, people. The old Premier League. I want to order one of these. Let me see. Is that one of the old ones? With the circles on it. Oh, my days. The Nike Geo Merlin one, right? When I was a kid, I used to wait outside the Forest training ground for that ball to get hit over the fence. And that used to go straight in my school bag. They were the proper ones that were like £100. Salah is playing. Salah is playing. There's no Diaz, no Gakpo. Gakpo out injured, Diaz on the bench. Yeah, I think I heard, are they going Puma? I heard they're going Puma, which is a disgrace. How are you going Puma from Nike? But it's just money, isn't it? It's all money, people. Corner whipped in for Liverpool. It's cleared up in the air. Villa are scrambling here. So this is the one that I like. This ain't the one that they're using tonight. They're using the one a few years later than this one. I love this one. Carlin Premier. Oh, Liverpool are blocked. They're dominating this game already. I love this one here. But they're playing with the one a few years after this one. That ball was amazing back in the day, man. I can't lie. Used to hit that ball, man. It was so cushioned. Oh, this ball. Let me try and find the one that they're using, actually. I think this one's a bit later than this one. Let's have a look. Night Premier League ball. Oh, Robertson whips it in. Cleared at the near post. Goal kick. Villa are getting absolutely battered here. They could have been a goal down already. Tyrone Mings at centre-back. You're never fully confident, are you, with him at the back? Let's have a look. They're playing with... Where's the ball they're using tonight? It's got, like, the circles on it. Why can't I find a picture of it? Right, I think we found it. Disasi and Tyrone Mings is not a recipe for success at centre-back, really, is it? I got to be honest. It's definitely not. Liverpool are pressing them. They're all over them. Ball whipped in. Jota heads it wide. Oh, my days. This is why I didn't make this game the main game for the watch-along tonight, people, because I'm not confident. I'm not confident that they're going to win this. I couldn't believe it. When I was writing the team for the Man City game, I said, nah, this has got to be a mistake. Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland on the bench when you're away at Real Madrid. I don't know what's going on with Pep there. He's obviously got a master plan in his head to defend and hit them on the break, but you're losing the game, bro. Does he think he's... Come on, Villa. Nah, this guy, Rodgers. What a player. He's so powerful. And Arteta knew him from City, man. He should have got him. I think if Rashford scores tonight, I'll celebrate like he's an Arsenal player. I'm a big fan of Rashford. I think we should have signed him. Rashford against Trent. That'll be a good battle, by the way. But Villa have these games sometimes where they don't look interested. And defensively, man, Mings and Disasi at centre-back is a horrible centre-back pairing on the ball anyway. 15 million for Rodgers. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. He costs less than Sambi Lokonga. He's probably one of the best centre mids in the Prem this year. 0405 Mitre. Mitre balls back in the day. You know, if you got the cheap version, it felt like a brick when you hit it, man. It was like a concrete brick. But the proper ones were good. The proper ones were good, I can't lie. Rashi can do Trent easy. I think Trent will be motivated just because they're England, or they were England teammates. They thought Unai would do us a favour. I never trust Villa, bro. This is why I'm not hyped. People say, make this the main game tonight that you do the watch-along. Nah, bro. I don't trust Villa. They're a strange team at home. Their squad depth is not great. Carl said, Mitre Ball sent me to hospital after a diving header, bro. Because they used to have the good ones, didn't they? Like a Premier League one that might be like £50, but you could get one for like £10. So, you know, your parents, well, not every parent, but you get like a £10 one. You kick it. It's like you're kicking concrete, bro. Them footballs the good ones were good, though. Scant said Haaland came off injured. Oh, okay, I didn't even realise. Curtis, who do you want us to draw in the Champions League? I take Feyenoord. I know they beat AC Milan, but I take Feyenoord. PSV are top of the league in the Dutch league. Confidence high, scoring a lot of goals. Juventus, I don't really rate Juventus, but when you play teams like that, Heritage can knock you out. You know, Juve are a giant of European football. Their team's nowhere near as good as it used to be, but, you know, away from home in Italy, tough crowd, no striker. I don't really want that. I think the second leg's at home for us, so we need... Yeah, I'll take Feyenoord. I think we'd be all right. I think we'd be all right if we get Feyenoord. I think this ball that they're using is the Total 90 ball, right? Am I right in saying? Total 90 Nike ball. I'm sure it is. This is the ball they're using. Yeah, it is that one. It is that one with the circle on it. Let's have a look. I remember this one. Rooney in the Total 90s. This one here. What's going on here? Yeah, that blue one anyway. With the circles on it. That's the ball they're using tonight, which is quality. Sometimes Heritage, it doesn't last, does it? You know, because Premier League, you want Nike footballs, man, and we're going to be playing with Puma footballs. But Puma have obviously thrown a bag at the Premier League to get them as the main sponsor. So it's one of them, really. It's money talks, people. Money talks, you know. Feyenoord, for me, when it comes to Arsenal, Juve is solid defensively. They do have the American duo of Winston McKennie and Timothy Weah. Is he George Weah's son? Ajax sacked their coach and then they got top. I heard Feyenoord got rid of their coach as well. Let's have a look at the Dutch league. Villa in possession, but Liverpool just pressing them every minute. He's going to get caught him again. That's not even a foul either. He's got away with it. Let's have a look at the Dutch league. Oh, Ajax are top. But look, PSV are second, but they're 12 points clear of Feyenoord. Their goal difference is plus 45. Feyenoord's is plus 20. Oh, Rashford over. The pass doesn't get there. I've seen a lot of reports, right? Man United fans going crazy about Rashford, saying Why is Rashford putting in so much work playing for Villa, yet he was strolling around the pitch playing for Man United? It's meant to be his boyhood club, you know? It is a bit mad, but sometimes I always said players, sometimes they need a new environment, man. He needed a new environment. And big up to Rishab from Mauritius. Feyenoord lost Jimenez. Why did we not go for Jimenez at 29 million? I think he scored again last night. Change of scenery does wonders, yeah. Rashford again overhits the pass slightly, goes out for a throw into Villa, growing into the game a bit. I'll tell you something. Asensio and Rashford, two players who've had big careers, big reputations. They're going to have a point to prove, man. Big Steve said, Curtis, hope you're good. Off topic, today marks 5 years since Pop Smoke passed. Did you ever listen? Come on, man. Yeah, he was... I felt like he was on his way to becoming a superstar, man. You know? The voice, the flow, all of that, man. Yeah. Pop Smoke was massive, man. Taken too soon. And when you see that guy who was on... that guy interviewed the guy who shot him, didn't he? I'm thinking, why are you giving this guy a platform, you know? We should have got Asensio, let's be real. On loan. I don't understand. Him and Luis Enrique are close friends, Arteta. Why did you not ring him like, yo, listen, who have you got at PSG? You know, it would have been... Lay, you're right, bro. I told you, this cheer goes back. I'm watching games like this tonight, people. I'm relaxing. When it's Arsenal games, my shoulders are hurting, I'm uptight and everything. Yeah, people, what are they saying? Pop Smoke was the new 50 Cent. They were saying he could have been one of the best out of New York. Ball whipped in by Villa. Comes to the back post. Come on, Villa. Great ball in. Alisson punches it away. Tielemans looking for Rashford. Rashford against Trent's going to be a really good battle. Just because, you know, they were England teammates. Bro, honestly, the cheer is mad. Rashford, here we go. Oh, plays a little 1-2, goes out for a corner. Come on, up the Villa. Up the Villa. Come on. Corner to the Villa, people. I am actually enjoying this game, to be fair. Villa are a very entertaining team to watch. The Sassy played a 1-2 with Rashford, got blocked and went out for a corner, man. Villa are very... it's the BS14, Benjamin Sesko. Better than Sesko, bro, I'm telling you. The Brummie accent. Up the Villa. Corner taken short by Villa. McGinn rolls it out. Rashford whips it in. Alisson collects it. The Sassy turned into Vinny. Ah, dear. Real Madrid against City to come, people. But Pep's picked a very, very interesting team. That Cousin-off, by the way, who has had a slow start, but they say he's got a lot of talent. I mean, he's going to have a test tonight against Mbappé. Baby, welcome to the party. Christian Dior. Pop Smoke was sick, bro. But these rappers are targets, man. You know, they got a lot of money. Good tackle by Tielemans there. You're going to get caught. One thing Tielemans doesn't have is pace. Gets absolutely yapped there by Szoboszlai. Should have played that quicker. War Eagle, big up, bro. With these injuries, we may need you to come out of retirement, Big C. Sign the ting. I'm ready, bro. As I said, give me 4 to 6 weeks to get match fit, and I'm on the pitch. Big up Michael O'Callaghan. Big up with the super sticker, bro. He put 2 in, actually. Really appreciate that. And Mob Squad 99. I feel relaxed, to be honest. I told you, man, Arsenal. They're the cause of a lot of the stress. When they're not playing, it's calm. But you know what it's like, people. You know what it's like. Christopher Walken was the tune. Yeah, I had some absolute bangers. Saying the outside. Saying the outside. Oh, yo, do you know what, man? I definitely want to start doing some music stuff on here as well. Lay, bro, I thought it was... when I seen it, I was like, nah. This website's got it wrong. I had to check. I checked SofaScore, and I'm like, nah, they've got it wrong. Do you know what I mean? And Haaland on the bench, but then somebody in the chat said Haaland came off at the weekend with a knock, but then De Bruyne on the bench as well. I think what he's going to do, I've watched Real Madrid quite a few times this season. They play a very high line. He probably thinks Mamouche's pace will cause them a problem in transition on the counter-attack. Valverde at right back, but Rudiger's back this time. They've got a stronger defence this time. It's amazing to see Dani Ceballos starting his Rashford. Left-hand side. Driving run, plays a 1-2. Rashford pulls it back and Villa have scored. But Rashford's offside. Ollie Watkins made it 1-0. I thought Rashi was just off there. I'm telling you, man. I would have definitely taken Rashford at Arsenal on loan. I would have gone and signed Neto on a permanent for 6 months and then binned him. Just to get him in. On loan is a no-brainer, but he is off. Trent is worried by his pace. Yeah, he's off. He's a yard off. Little 1-2. I think it was an own goal. Van Dijk, but offside. Come on, Rashi. What you got here, lad? Villa on the attack again. Now they're pressing Liverpool, which is what needs to happen. Don't make life easy for them. Saw that AFTV video. Curtis Shaw more like Curtis. Oh, my days. Cleared by Mings. Yeah, rattled a few feathers over there, man. So, you know what? Somebody put a super chat in going, Arteta. I said, listen, man, 5 years at a big club, no trophy. There's got to be question marks. But, you know, they're a sensitive bunch. I would have taken Rashford. Bro, we got Raheem Sterling playing, man. Come on. Ball over the top. Jota on the volley, just wide. He is so dangerous in front of goal, man. Left foot or right foot, Jota can score at any moment. Any given moment, that guy can score. Great ball over the top. Konate is a player as well, man. Konate and Saliba as the French central defensive pairing is madness. Michael said, I've been without interest. You saved me from the pub. I'm in Washington, D.C. Saw you here. Big up, bro. D.C. I had a good time over there in D.C., man. It was, it's a nice city. A lot of history there and stuff. What do you think of that, Alex? Who's that? I don't even know who that is, bro. Honestly, I don't. Do you know what? I don't really watch the overlap, the fans one that they do, because I think it's very... I don't know, man. It's very political. They only pick certain people for that. I watch the overlap that they do on a Thursday with, like, Neville and Ian Wright and Rooney or whatever. But the fans one I don't watch too much, to be honest. Liverpool on the attack. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Great save by Emi Martinez. What a save that is. Szoboszlai needed to lift it over the goalkeeper. Split their defence open there. Wow. Great save, Emi Martinez. 6'4", comes running out. Villa at the back. Defensively, man, they're open. One pass. But, big up Rob's Yard, man. General, we don't see you for 5 days a man. Come on, man. It's half term, as I said, man. Busy few days over the weekend. Oh, ref, get out the way. What are you doing? The ball hits him. Rashford or João Felix, 6 months loan would have worked. Yeah. Yeah. They'll never pick the man them. Exactly. Exactly. Some fans are... Well, you know what it is, man. If you call out things, they won't bring you on there, you know? Ball whipped in by Villa. It's up in the air. It's cleared. John McGinn. Ah, heavy pass goes out for a throw. Big up Beresford Productions. Conspiracy theory. Kurt didn't do a player rating stream after Leicester. He couldn't stomach giving Marino more than a... Oh, dear. Do you know what? I did a mini player ratings after the game, but I think I gave Waneri man of the match. But no, listen, Marino was the hero. Enrique and Glazer's settings, but can he do that against better opposition is the question. You know, Leicester have got the second worst defence in the league. The second goal was brilliant, though. It's Salah up against Luca Digne. Good tackle, Luca Digne. That's a great tackle. If I tell you what, this Real Madrid game is going to be big as well. I think if Madrid score first, City are done. Conrad said this summer won't be as big as people think. Injured players on high wages, Deadwood on loan, and no sporting director. Bro, stop. Well, it will be interesting who the sporting director is going to be. Really, they need to hire them now so that they can start working, or you can't just hire somebody in the summer and then go, oh, by the way, we've got to sell 7 players and bring 5 in, and we need to negotiate new deals. That should already be in the process. In terms of, I mean, yeah, Tomiyasu's injury is terrible because that's $100,000 a week player that you ain't. He's out until 2025 December. Oh, Senzio, great ball in, headed away, goes out for a corner to Villa. And then, yeah, Reece Nelson's done his hamstring. You're looking at Jesus out until December. These are Jesus would have possibly gone this summer. I think Tomiyasu might have gone. Nelson would have gone. So you're right. There's players who are getting like, I mean, Jesus on $200,000 a week. We would have got rid of him. We need to get rid of the likes of Zinchenko, Kivior. Tierney's going to go to Celtic. Obviously, you get rid of Sterling. You get rid of Neto. I think Jorginho will go. I actually think Partey will probably go as well. So we need to clear the wage bill. And then we can go and bring some proper players in. I reckon they've already told Rosicky what he needs to do. Just waiting for it to be made official. I'll be honest, man. I wouldn't be happy if Rosicky was hired as sporting director, man. I think we've got to go for the best in class. You know. But would it surprise you if we did get him? Probably not. That's the issue. Forever a Gunner, how many is linked with Arsenal for director? Yeah, I mean, I think he's the was he the guy at Barca? I reckon the Sociedad guy will get it. I reckon the Real Sociedad guy will get it. But I don't really want him. Didn't do anything special there. There's a brief injury here, McAllister. Total 90 football is amazing. Would you take Diego Costa or Firmino? I would rather not, but realistically, we're desperate. I'd take Firmino till the end of the season. Shambles, I know. If your options are Trossard and Marino, I'm actually not in a position to say no to Firmino. And I actually think Firmino's washed as well. But Costa's even more washed. But do you know what? I'd probably rather just not sign any of them. I'd rather just say, no, I don't want none of them. Asensio is a baller, in my opinion, underrated. He's absolute techers. He had major injuries, hasn't he? Held his career back. The deal at PSG hasn't really worked. Yeah, Disasi, man, naughty challenge there. Did he get a yellow for that? I didn't even see if he got the yellow. A red there would have just ruined the game completely. Lone player. Well, E. Ross, I'm doing a video on the lone players, but as I said, Nuno Tavares' obligation to buy, so he's gone. He's actually the lone player that's probably having the best season, which is crazy. We might have actually got more money for him out of Lazio. I think we're getting 8 million for him. Sambi's doing okay at Seville. He got back in one of the Belgium squads. He has played quite a bit. Fabio Vieira's not doing much. He's had an injury, doesn't start every week. They tend to play him on the right wing. Doesn't have the pace, the skill, or the power to play on the right wing. So his loan isn't going great. Reece Nelson's injured for the season, so that loan's over. Then you've got players like Cole Hine on loan, Marquinhos. So, yeah, it's Tavares will go. Maybe Sambi goes. I don't think... Oh, he's got a great touch. Flicked away. Villa managed to clear it. I don't expect Reece Nelson to be bought. After pulling his hamstring. Another torn hamstring. And Marquinhos, I think he's at Cruzeiro in Brazil on loan now. Ball whipped in, back post. Salah heads it over. Back post, poor defending. Villa's defence, man. I've got no faith in this defence. Robertson whips it into the back post. You're thinking to yourself, Disasi, Tyrone Mings, big, massive centre-backs. I mean, to be fair, it is a good ball. But I don't rate those two. Wow, South London's finest. That's crazy, bro. I haven't heard that. War Eagle said, I swear Tomiyasu and Jesus have been injured longer than they have been fit for Arsenal. Why do we keep signing players with glass bones, not signing replacements? The transfer window was shameful. I was speaking about it in the stream earlier today, people, about Liverpool on the attack again. Robertson left-hand side pulls it back. Edge of the box shot. Great block. Liverpool just swarm forward. The wingers get the ball. The two fullbacks join in. Their intensity levels are so high. They must be very difficult to play against. This Garcia at right back. I don't know too much about him, to be honest. I was speaking about it earlier, bro. Partey, 5 years at Atletico Madrid, not even missed 10 games. I think for Arsenal, he'd missed 81 games in 5 years. And then Tomiyasu was over 100 games by the time he comes back from injury. I think he'd missed about 20 games for Bologna. So we're not actually signing injury-prone players. Jesus had a few injury problems at Man City. I think he'd broke his ankle. But there was never any knee issues. And as I said, man, what is the reason that Arsenal get so many injuries? Long-term injuries as well. Can you do a keep loan? So definitely need to do one of them. How did our owners get this much? How did our owners get this much profit? Listen, when you don't buy strikers in January, when you're releasing merch 15 times a season, when you're one of the top ticket prices in Europe, then you make extreme amounts of profit, you know? That's how you make money, right? But Liverpool on the attack. Mo Salah 1-0. There we go. Spoke about earlier today, didn't I? This is what happens when you have a high caliber player. And this is why I'm not doing this game as the mainstream tonight. Because I don't have faith in that Aston Villa defence. There's no way a defence with Tyrone Mings and Disasi is winning a game of football. Look at Disasi. Finds that Garcia. Look at these teams over. But look at the state of that. I mean, I just said I don't know much about this Garcia. He rolls the ball across his... What are you doing? He's giving the ball straight to Jota. Jota rolls it to Salah. Mings is on the line. He puts it in the roof of the net. It's not actually a great ball. The ball was bouncing in it. That's absolutely embarrassing from that Garcia. Lock this game off. Lock it off. Tyrone Mings, bro. These guys are... Let's get some real football. I told you I'm not interested in the Prem. The Prem's over. The Prem's done. Let's watch Real Madrid. Let's watch Madrid Man City, man. Can't watch that nonsense. I knew Villa would be... The Villa seem like they can only get fired up for a Champions League game this season. I don't know what the issue is, but they don't seem to be able to get fired up for Premier League games. Right, we're underway. Madrid against City, people. Let's do this. Champions League heritage. Arsenal could potentially run into one of these teams, by the way, if we get past our next stage. We'll keep updated with the Villa game, but we're watching. This is the main action tonight. Do me a favor, people. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Big up to everyone locked in. It's Champions League Wednesdays. You know what? I am looking forward to Arsenal being back in the Champions League, just because the Prem's been a bit draining to watch this season, man. So I'm looking forward to seeing Champions League nights. The draw's on Friday, I believe, this Friday. I was just checking, actually. Are we Are Juventus playing tonight against PSV? Yeah, they are. Just kicked off. Juventus are 2-1 up from the first leg. So we could obviously... We can get finaled PSV or Juventus. PSV are at home tonight, though. So it'd be interesting if they win that game. What am I going for here? I'm going for a Real Madrid win, man. I think City have set up too defensive. I think from what I've read, Stones is at right back. I rate Stones as a defender, man, but I don't think he's handling Vinicius Jr. They're obviously setting up to counter-attack. Mamouche up front. No Kevin De Bruyne and no Erling Haaland, people. Do watch-alongs for free game. People, keep me updated, by the way, with that PSV Juventus game if you hear about a goal. Here's Mamouche, hat-trick hero from the weekend. Rudiger is back, which is a huge boost for them because defensively, oh, little nutmeg there. Vardy nutmegs Rodrigo. Big up yourselves, man. Big up the community, man. Over 2,000 of you locked in. Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne on the bench. Haaland and De Bruyne on the bench. Liverpool are all over Villa. Second goal, that game will be done and dusted, man. I'm intrigued to watch this game, this Madrid game. Well, apparently, like I said, somebody said in the comments, Haaland came off with a knock at the weekend. So he's not fully fit. I think Kevin De Bruyne leaves Man City this summer. He got a massive offer from Saudi. Oh, City on the attack. He got a massive offer from Saudi in the summer. And the way he was talking about it was like, you know, this could change my family's life. And I thought, you know what? He wants the bag. He wants the big, big bag. So I think De Bruyne will leave City in the summer on a free and go Saudi. Haaland's got a knee issue. Yeah, and Mamouche gives them a different kind of outlet because he's a lot more mobile, I would say. We're so starved of flair these days we get happy over a mid-nutmeg. You're not wrong, bro. It wasn't even nothing special, but that's where we're at. Big up beer in the chat. Liverpool lead 1-0. Champions League draw is on Friday. Hal B said, geez, Ceballos starting. Ball over the top. Kylian Mbappé, 2 against 1. Kylian Mbappé! That is what we are here for! Hey, come on, Kylian. That's what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for. Heritage. Prestige. Kylian Mbappé lobs the goalkeeper and gives Real Madrid the lead. That is what I'm here for. Kylian, great pace. What a ball over the top. City are done and dusted. Great finish. What a player. What a player. Who's that? Look at this ball from Valverde. Look at the pace. 2 defenders on him. Who's that first one? Vardy, what are you doing? It's not even Vardy, it's Ruben Diaz. Why are you trying to head it? Stones too far away from him. Absolutely brilliant goal. You know my opinion on Kylian. I think when he's on form, best player in the world. Love it. That is what we're here for. That is heritage right there. Great finish. I don't know what Ruben Diaz is doing there. Why is he trying to head the ball? Why not just go in the foot race with him? These are kind of players, you know, that like, you just wish Arsenal had a player just, you know, of that sort of level. And when you speak to people like that, they think you're crazy, but people have to understand, growing up, depending on what age you are, like, Henry was that player. Like, you're talking about one of the best players in world football. Stones is down injured. There's a break in play. You know, Wenger was in his house, wasn't he, trying to sign him? His dad didn't want him to leave France. What a goal. What a start within 5 minutes. By the way, what a pass from Valverde at right back. He is some player. What happened to Stones? Oh, he's done. I reckon he's off there. Look at this ball from Valverde. Look at the movement. Diaz, what are you doing? Gets a little push in the back. What is... Somebody explain to me what Ederson is doing there. Why is Ederson so far off his goal line? What is Diaz doing? Ah, Kylian, man. Stop that, man. Stop that. Why is Ederson on the penalty spot there? He doesn't score that if you're on your goal line. Shocking from Ederson, that is. Look at the heritage, man. I'm telling you now, I've got to go and watch Real Madrid. I've got to see that team in that stadium. That front line is insane. John Stones looks in a lot of pain here. That's that, is it Asenzo, that young centre-back? He's decent. Come on, bro, you don't recognise Madrid. Bro, Madrid are decent, man. Madrid are decent. Oh, was it Asenzo, was it? Not Valverde. My bad. He's a player, by the way, isn't he? Young centre-back. My bad. Salah's got 24 Premier League goals. Oh, Villa whipped in. I'm just going between. Salah needs to calm down because the way Salah's going on. Yes, Villa have equalised! Bang! Yuri Tielemans! Vamos! Come on. It's all going off. Yuri Tielemans, man, we nearly signed him. Ooh, John Stones is off injured. Up the Villa! Come on! Yuri, left foot volley, bottom corner. Defensively, they look poor, Villa. But going forward, they've got a goal threat. Villa equalise. Yuri Tielemans. Another one we could have signed. Oh, no. Is somebody offside? No, he isn't. No. Definitely not. No, that's a goal. 1-1. Villa against Liverpool. Game on. Big night of football. Tielemans equaliser. John Stones. He's looks like he's gonna come off. Savinho. He's played for Girona, didn't he? Yeah, Madrid are cooking here. I can't see City doing anything. Yeah, my bad. I thought it was Valverde. I'm hyping up Valverde. It was that Asensio, wasn't it? The young lad. Centre-back. He's a good player, by the way. He is a good player. I don't know what Ederson is doing that far out of his goal. I just don't understand why people defend like that. Jota missed the sitter. Jota. He's actually clinical most of the time. Oh, my God. What are Villa doing playing out from the back so much like this? Liverpool cross the ball so much, don't they? They genuinely put so many crosses into the box. Haaland's got a knock, apparently. Asensio mad charges. What, the Real Madrid one, yeah? What's going on here, man? Let's have a look. Asensio. Oh, City on the attack. Vardio, he loves shooting Vardio, don't he? Let's have a look. Wow. There's a foul there on the Madrid player. Yeah, I was just doing some Googling there. Danny Ceballos. The thing with Ceballos, I know Arsenal fans don't rate him, but those guys are not necessarily... He's not a bad player. He just didn't suit the Prem, the intensity. Some of these technicians, they don't suit the Prem, you know? Big up Truth said, what's up, community? Big up your damn self, bro. Forever a gunner, so we're going to use the money in the summer? Probably not. We'll spend money, of course, but I don't think it's going to be the summer people are hoping for. I think we need 250 million, at least. Arsenal haven't won 4 in a row in the Premier League this season. That is a shambles, isn't it? I saw that. I think we've won 3 in a row twice, I think. Checkbook coach, MJ. Fergie beat these with Aberdeen. Fergie's the GOAT in the Prem, innit? I give it him. He rebuilt that team so many times. whoever United lost, he managed to cope. You know, so I have to big him up. MJ said you will see when you face them soon. We'll win, bro. And David said Opalongs has me loving Euro summer vibes. Oh, I love those tournaments in the summer, man. I am a football fan, and Arsenal make it sometimes not enjoyable because they stress you out, you know? That's the problem. It's going to be interesting how City approach this game now. They're 1-0 down. They're 4-2 down on aggregate. It's they need to score 2 goals. Big C, have you seen the rumoured new kits for next season? Serious Bread is going to be dropped. I did see some, I think there was a blue kit and a white kit. I think blue and white were the away kits for next season, if they're true. Let's have a look. I saw a picture of all 3 of them. Yeah, that blue one looks like one that we had a few years ago with the kind of like zigzag pattern on it. Where is I had a picture of all 3 of them. Where is that picture that I had? So there's like a white kit and a blue kit, and then the home kit. I'll try and get a picture up. I can't find the away kit. Let's have a look. Arsenal new kits. I mean, listen, they need some new players wearing the new kits. It's all right bringing out new kits. If you got Havertz and them Dons wearing them, they don't really make a lot of difference. Ah, here we go. This is the rumour of the 3 kits for next season. Just in case you guys haven't seen it. I think it will be reasonably accurate. They're nice kits, man. Kits are not the issue. Adidas have produced nice kits for Arsenal, but if I don't see a striker, a serious striker, wearing that kit, I'm just not interested. Honestly. Cello, no away goals count in the Champions League. They're all nice kits. They're all nice. Let's be real. But yeah, I'd say better than this season. I thought this season's kits were. I don't like that Monsters Inc. kit. I think I only bought the home kit this season. Here's Vinny. Vinny wins a corner. Who was that getting roasted, man? Who was that? No, Vinny's. Oh, God, what's he doing there? Step over. The change of direction is mad. Is that Cousinov? Jeez. The change of direction from Vinny is insane. He's so sharp. Corner to Real Madrid. I hope Man City get battered now. I hope they beat them 5-0. Just annihilate them. Bro, I told you, we're starved in football now. You know, I'm going to enjoy. Oh, flicked on. Oh, goes wide. Vinny is one of that kind of old generation where I feel like, you know, he plays with freedom. He runs at people. He wants to rip fullbacks apart. You know, I love that. Bellingham with a flick on just wide. Leonard said, listen to your stream earlier over dinner. Great chat as usual. Big up, bro. Vinny is everything we wish Martinelli would be. I think when you look at them, and I know this could be, I could be totally off here, but Vinny plays like a street footballer. Martinelli doesn't play like a street footballer. He doesn't have that close ball control that you expect Brazilians to have. He's just an athlete. He's just very quick. He's probably a 100-meter sprinter. Is that white kit homage to Highbury? Maroon kit? Possibly. You know, they like to tap him with the history, and I always felt like last season we were supposed to win the title in that home kit because it was 20 years of the Invincibles, and they put the gold on it and stuff like that. I was like, we've got to win the league in this kit. And then, you know, it all went wrong. Foden gets clipped there. Martinelli plays like a headless chicken. Yeah, he does. Witt said, facts, we don't have that charisma, Ronaldinho and these men in the game anymore. It gets coached out of them, I would say. Free kick to Manchester City, cross in position. Last season home. I love last season's home kit. I think that's one of the best home kits we've had for years. A big fan of that kit. I'm really surprised how Pep set up. Ball whipped in. 2 players have collided. Ref says take it again. I mean, if you're... They now need to score 2 goals just to even get back level. Oof, that's a heavy challenge there. I just don't see them scoring 2 goals here at all. Honestly, Big C, with all the talk about the so-called war chest a few years, we should have about 600. Yeah, I mean, you've put 600 or 700 pounds. That's probably about what we will spend. Terry Neal wanted Maradona. Graham went for elite players. Wenger went for them. Arteta, that losing nobody, even a legend goes for. Yeah, I heard that story about Maradona, how Arsenal were in talks about getting him. Ball whipped in for City, headed away. Goes out for a throw-in. The baby pink kit. You know, when that pink kit came out, I didn't really like it. And then as it was like the season was running, I thought, it's actually not a bad kit. You know what I mean? Dipset vibes in the summer. But yeah, I never got it. I never got that kit. Does Nico Gonzalez look like a Rodri lookalike? That's probably why he signed him. Apparently, he had a great game against Newcastle. I haven't seen much of him, to be honest. Forever a Gunner, how did we not win any Champions Leagues in prime Henry era? We seem to have a... I don't know. Oh, Villa have scored. Oh, my God. Don't hype me. I turned it off. Had to be our boy, Ollie Watkins, in it. Arsenal fan and that. Jota, what's going on? They're appealing for a foul. Get up. Oh, it might get disallowed for handball. Is that John McGinn? It looks like it hits his hand. Great ball, that. I love that kind of pass. Villa are actually a very exciting team to watch. Look at the movement. Oh, a striker there, Cruz, watching that. Watkins lays it off, runs into... That's a great header. What a header that is. Ollie Watkins. I don't know if that's going to... Is that definitely going to count? It looked like handball. That's a brilliant header. I'm telling you, man, I knew that Rashford would start running around as soon as he played for another team. Liverpool on the attack straight away. Blocked. Wow, 2-1. Jeez. Up the Villa! Peaky Blinders settings, people. It's the United effect. Does this mean we're back? I mean, bro, we're still playing Mikel Merino up front. We've still got to go to Anfield. We still ain't got a proper striker, so it doesn't change much from the Arsenal point of view, but at least it gives us some hope. And, you know, hope is... sometimes all you need is hope, right? That would put us... I mean, to be fair, if they lost 7 points behind him with a game in hand, Rodrigo, Mbappé, score. Oh, it's blocked. Corner, Real Madrid. We'd be 7 points behind them with a game in hand. Bear in mind, their game this weekend is Manchester City away. I mean, we got West Ham at home. Listen, I don't want to get too carried away because right now, in my mind, I'm turning into a maths teacher and I'm adding things up and I'm like, they lose to Villa, 7 points. We beat West Ham, then it's 4. Man City beat them, then we win. Then it's 1, then the title's on. Saka comes back, Martinelli comes back, we win the league. Oh, my God. But, you know, it doesn't always work like that, does it? Most of the time, it doesn't work like that. So, I'm not going to get carried away. Salah probably end up equalising. But in terms of your question, how did we not win the Champions League with Prime Henry? We always seem to hit like a mental block. We'd get into a semi-final and lose a game that there's no way we should have lost. That year when we lost to Chelsea, it was ridiculous. But we should have won the Champions League. Oh, just wide. Real Madrid goes out for a corner. We should have won the Champions League final. It pains me to say it. Thierry is my favourite Arsenal player ever. He's the best player I've ever seen play in the Premier League. But that one-on-one that he misses... It's the most painful moment ever as an Arsenal fan. He scores that, we win the Champions League with 10 men. It just would have been unreal. Oh, Man City win the ball back. Real Madrid have got too much energy for this City team. They're too slow. You're right, bro. We were 15 minutes away from winning it. But Rodrigo is underrated. He is. The problem that he's got himself is that he's playing with two players that are bigger in profile than him. You know, Vinny is, some people say he should have won the Ballon d'Or. Kylian is probably the biggest. Is he that? Would you say Mbappé? Mbappé is probably the biggest footballer in the world, I would say, outside of Messi and Ronaldo. Would you say that? Mbappé. He's the biggest, isn't he? He's the biggest. He's won the World Cup. I know he hasn't won the Ballon d'Or and that, but I feel like Mbappé is. So Rodrigo will be in the shadows. Then you've got Bellingham, who's got the English media, and he's got all of that supporting him. Neymar, yeah, but I look at Neymar like he's kind of in, without being disrespectful, he's in early retirement. You know, he's not that guy anymore, is he? He's gone back to Brazil. Didn't work in Saudi, didn't really work in France. Neymar is, I don't even know if he gets in the Brazil squad now, does he? He's had so many injuries. Rodrigo's a serious football player. Serious football player. But he's in the shadows of the other two. Neymar is a cultural icon. Yeah, listen. Of course he is. Don't stop believing. We have to, man. Listen, imagine if, and listen, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but imagine Liverpool Champions League final, 3-0 down against AC Milan. Imagine they stop believing and give up. They don't give up. They come back. They draw 3-3. They win on penalties. So we got to believe. Frog Surrounded said, work stops me from the live streams, but big up. No worries, bro. No worries. Hit the like button and subscribe. Nearly 3,000 of you in here, people. Trust in the process. Well, win a title, then we'll trust it. You know? Then we'll trust it. Let off the clip on Neymar. Neymar, for me, is... He made a bad career choice, and it pulled his career down. If Neymar would have stayed at Barcelona, he would have won more Champions Leagues. He would have won the Ballon d'Or. He was going to become the best player in the world. But he felt he was in Messi's shadow, and he went to PSG, he doubled his wages. That deal never worked for him. Wang said, Ronaldinho, best player ever, in my opinion. Most skillful, most entertaining, most enjoyable. The only thing I would say with Ronaldinho, maybe his peak wasn't long enough, but Ronaldinho was... He had the streets in the palm of his hand, you know? There was anybody wanted to watch more than Ronaldinho. He was the best. He was the best. Ronaldinho was doing things in the Champions League that we were probably doing in, you know, five-a-side with your mates. Look at Vinny, man. Vinny's explosive pace is insane. Gets the ball out wide. Mbappé, left-hand side, what you got? If I don't see step-overs. Yep, 2, 3, 4, 5, how many? Chips it back post. Oh! Nearly. Honestly, I love watching this Madrid attack. As a team, I don't think they're completely, like, connected yet. But that front three is so exciting to watch. Ronaldinho goal v Chelsea. Honestly, Ronaldinho is like, for me, I mean, R9 was always my favourite player. Probably because I was a young striker. And I think R9's the best striker I've ever seen. But Ronaldinho is, I would say, my 3 favourite players of all time are Ronaldinho, R9 and Thierry Henry. And that's crazy because I haven't even put Messi in my top 3. Henry is the Arsenal GOAT. So he's given me so much, you know, enjoyment as an Arsenal fan. Ronaldinho is the most skillful. And I grew up loving skillful players. And then R9 is just my favourite ever striker. He's the best striker I've ever seen. I'd probably put Messi then and Zidane. That would probably be my top 5. No Cristiano Ronaldo in the 5. I'm not saying he's not one of the best. He's not one of, I wouldn't put him in my 5 favourites. I would have to put Henry in there, have to put R9, and I have to put Ronaldinho. And I love Zinedine Zidane. I just think he's absolute chipping penalties in a World Cup final, left foot volley in the Champions League final. Zidane was a magician. Even headbutting Materazzi, I feel like, makes him. Listen, Messi is the GOAT, in my opinion. I think Messi is the GOAT. If you said who's the greatest footballer of all time, I would say Messi. But I'm just talking, is he my favourite? He's not. He's not. But he's the best. He's the best. Bro, the Zidane headbutt, I feel like that even made him more iconic. Man said, what? You speaking about my mama? Bang! Headbutt in the chest. What a play. The man chipped a penalty in a World Cup final against Buffon. I mean, I'm sorry. Zizou. I like CR7 more probably the first time at United. I don't know, he was more explosive. He did have times at Madrid, but I feel like at Madrid, Ronaldo turned into a goal machine. He was obviously trying to match Messi's numbers. Robinho had the best step-overs I've ever seen, says JJ. I always wanted Arsenal to sign Robinho. I was gutted when he went to Man City. Zidane has to be in any conversation when you're talking about GOATs. You're talking about a magician. His performance, 2006 World Cup against Brazil, it's the best midfield performance I've ever seen. Ever. The guy had me looking at the Brazilian Don's side. He's flicking the ball over R9's head. I'm like, nah. Nah. Get in gold Preds. I was like, no way. This guy is on another planet. Ashley Cole had CR7 on lock. Yeah, I think CR7 said, didn't he, that Ashley Cole's his toughest opponent. Maradona the GOAT. Yeah, listen, I get it. It's a generational thing. I didn't see Maradona really live, so it's very difficult for me to call him or Pele the GOAT. But I've watched documentaries. I've watched his goals. I understand the argument. He was... Maradona's incredible. My dad loves Maradona. Oh, here's Mbappé. Oh, shot straight at Ederson. He saves it. I fully see what Maradona was about, and the generation he was doing it, where defenders could just kick you down as well. Jacob said prime Neymar is better than Mbappé and Vinicius. I would probably, yeah, Neymar at Barcelona at his best. He was the heir to the throne, bro. He was going to be the best in the world. Hugo Sanchez, yeah? Baller. Pele, 3 World Cups, nobody else. Yeah. Unbelievable achievement. 17 years of age, World Cup. Oh, Baggio's unbelievable. Baggio was... bro, Romario, I always say this. Romario was the first striker that I really studied properly. Like, I used to have videos of him playing, and I just used to watch how he finished. Romario was my first striker that I really looked at the way he was moving, the way he was finishing chances. He had a massive attitude. I just loved the way he played. That's why growing up, I'll be honest, I preferred Barcelona to Real Madrid, because they had Romario, then they had Rivaldo, then they had R9, then they had Ronaldinho, then they had Neymar. They always had that Brazilian. I used to even like Stoichkov at Barcelona. I know he's not Brazilian, but I used to love Stoichkov as well. He was a serious baller. So, yeah, man, I always preferred Barca, but then when Barca, I always felt like Arsenal were getting cheated against Barca. It used to wind me up. But yeah, I always preferred Barcelona. Bebeto, oh my God, what a player he was. Cruyff didn't really watch enough of him. Thermal said, facts, Barcelona had that Brazilian South American connection. Foden's down injured. Mendy, wipes him out there. He's down injured. It's half-time in the Villa game, people. Still 2-1 to Villa. Alan Boksic. Wow, I love the old school Croatia, wasn't it? Freddie Kanute, he was a player. He was a player. Clarence. All right, and go on. Give me some. What's your top fives, people? What's your top fives of all time? R9, Henry, Ronaldinho, Zidane, Messi. That's my top five. What's your top five of all time? But just your favourite. Doesn't have to be the five best. Marai said, my top five. Brazilian Ronaldo, Maradona, Zizou, Romario, Thierry Henry. I respect it. All superstars. Absolute superstars. New music, Henry, Gerard, Yakubu. Feed the yak and he will score. He was a player, man. Personal preference, innit? Maybe he supported a club that he played for. He's probably one of your favourites. You're in my top five. I'll take it. I got to be in the top, surely. Cope said Cristiano, Messi, Henry, Neymar, Zidane. Yeah, listen. You can't argue with that. Messi, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Henry, Luis Suarez. Suarez is definitely one of the best strikers of this generation. He was incredible at Barcelona and that last year or so at Liverpool as well. His personality is a bit different, but Shah said Ronaldinho, CR7, Henry, Neymar, and Messi. Len said Pele, Maradona, Ronaldinho, Henry, and Robinho. Interesting. Robinho was a mad entertainer, wasn't he? Serious entertainer, man. David, big up, bro. Pele, R9, Bergkamp, Thierry, and Zidane. Dennis is a magician, isn't he? Absolute magician. I used to love Bergkamp, man. He played the game at his own tempo. Guy and Prosper said Zidane, Henry, Messi, R9, and Kante. Greatest pound for pound. Yeah, I respect it. Oh, Real Madrid could be in. Oh, overhit the pass. Mbappé! You better stop that! You better stop that! Oh my God! Oh my, no, stop it! Stop that chop! Oh my days, that is wild. Pep, you are finished. That got this. I would pay to watch this team. Kylian Mbappé, the best in the world, people, I'm telling you. Just let him settle into this team. He has not been a striker for a long time. Look at the touch, Rodrigo. Yeah, what? Move. Watch her. Bellingham. Look at the movement. Vinny. Reverse pass. Overhits it. You think it's finished. Rodrigo. Megs him. Choppy days. Oh, my God. That is one of the best goals I've seen this season. The chop. It's not even Diaz. Kuzanov gets megged. Vardio's broke it. Oh, no. Oh, no. That Mbappe goal is for the streets. I'm sorry. Nah. Madness. Absolute madness, people. Best in the world, man. I'm telling you. That guy is a monster. How did we not sign him? We should have broke the bank for him. 2-0. Pep's getting cooked. Told you, this systematic football, Pep. You cannot beat individual brilliance. Broke his ankles, people. Kuzanov gets megged by the Rodrigo pass. And Vardio gets sent to the shops. Snatching ankles, bro. That is wild. I love that goal. Honestly, that is one of my favourite goals this season. The whole build-up. Bellingham, into Vinny, into Rodrigo, nutmegs him, chops him. Look, they're on the move. Oh, man's trying to... No, they're going mad. It's a great block. He's tried to flick it through his legs there. I want to see the Kylian Mbappe hat-trick. We need this Pep, methodical football to start getting beaten. All City on the attack. Great tackle. It's that Asensio. Madrid, Mamouche. They need Haaland, man. They need to bring on Haaland and De Bruyne. They ain't doing nothing. There've been no goal for it. Bro, Mbappe was never finished, man. Never. People needed to understand the guy's been a left winger for 2 or 3 years. You hug the touchline. You're used to 1v1s. Now you're up front at Madrid. Back to goal. Big centre-backs. He's had to readapt his game, man. He needed time. The guy is unbelievable. The guy's incredible. I want Mbappé versus Haaland. I don't... Haaland must be... the Matoma first touch was unreal, but because of the circumstances of this goal is the best one for me. I wanted Henry to win the Champions League and Arsenal. Yeah, it was sad that he had to go Barca and win it, man. Forever a Gunner. 0-0 draw against West Ham incoming. We got to beat them. It would be a tricky game, man. Tarun said, Curtis, this is highly unlikely. If we win the title, what do we make of Liverpool? Would they get the same stick and banter as us? Yeah, they'd get ripped apart if we won the league with no striker, but we're a long way off at the moment. But we need Villa to win this game first. It's half-time, 2-1 to Villa, which is great for us. Bob said, if Liverpool drop points and we failed to take advantage because of lack of investment in a 9, then a few sackings are in order, including Arteta, but they won't hold anybody accountable, bro. Oh, Rodrigo skips Vardy there. That should be a yellow. Look at the build-up for this move. Rodrigo. Valverde. Look, Bellingham. Vinny, look at the movement. City are all over the place. Rodrigo, you think it's over. Hold the Meg. Choppy days near post. That for me is one of the best team goals I've seen this season. They're doing that to Man City, by the way. They're not doing it to some mid-table team. Like, although City have played like a mid-table team this season. Forever Gunner said, Messi, Ozil, Zlatan, Henry, and Roberto Carlos. Very interesting 5. All top players. Bellingham gets a yellow card. He got sent off at the weekend. Heavy touch. Oh, yeah. He catches Foden with his studs up there, man. Definitely a yellow card. Lima said, Henry, Kalusha, Raya, Ronaldinho, R9, and Romario. Some quality there. Arnold, Pepe, Rivaldo, Figo, Marcelo, CR7. See, I like hearing the different names. How good was Rivaldo, man? Chest and bicycle kick, crossbar and in. Luis Figo. Barca to Real. Tyson said, City getting a taste of their own medicine. Yeah, I love to see it. I love to see it. I'm bored of Pep's style. Even though it is great, but I want that exciting, entertaining football back, man. Hitting teams at speed. Stephen Ireland's grandmother, only the greats can send Gvardiol to the store. Well, Messi did it to him in the World Cup, didn't he? He absolutely ruined him. But the way Mbappé... Do I go to the Villa game as the main game in the second half? Villa game's back underway. Oh, Rashford. What you got, Rashi? Whoa! Cleared off the line by Canate. That was actually the replay. I'm celebrating it like it was live. I just turned over. Rashford took it round Alisson. Nearly scored. Cleared off the line. Goes out for a corner. Come on, let's get a third goal for Villa. Rashford corner. Whips it in. It's high. Alisson punches it away. Goes out to the back post. PSG are winning 2-0. Clip back in for Villa. Flicked on. Oh, comes out. Edge of the box. It's a great footballing night. Rashford's cooking, I can't lie. It was never about talent. It was never about talent. Once you're a talented footballer, you've always got something to build off. It's just about getting it to work again, you know? They're going to probably buy him at the end of the season for like 20, 30 million. We paid 35 million for Fabio Vieira. Sometimes you got to take a chance on these players and just... He's not in the comfort zone of being at Man United. He's not going to be able to get away with all of that strolling around the pitch because Emery's a tough manager. He'll just get rid of him. And he'll end up like Jesse Lingard. He'll just fall down and down the ladder. He's actually got to get a grip of his career now. Go to Villa, work hard, score goals, get a deal, get back in the England squad. That's what he needs to do. You've got a man like Anthony Gordon getting absolutely raved about starting for England. Like, Rashford's got more natural talent than Anthony Gordon. But what Anthony Gordon's got is just pure work rate. I'm going to work. And sometimes those guys have great careers because they never stop working. Gunnar Galactico said, this is why I love Madrid. No nonsense, no hiding. Just win. They're the biggest club in the world and set the standards. Why is Arsenal copying the Man City model and philosophy? I mean, bro, you know the thing. I don't mind if, I mean, Man City have won, what, 6 out of the last 7 Premier Leagues. I don't mind us having the same sort of success as Man City, but the mentality is the thing that's the problem. Like, I went on AFTV last night and said it shouldn't be acceptable for Arteta to go 5 years at Arsenal without winning a trophy. And there's people crying about it in the comments, oh, who's going to do better than him and what other manager would we get? And I'm like, bro, I know we're not Real Madrid, but what big club are going to allow a manager that long without a trophy? Yeah, progress second. I respect that. But also, there has to be a pressure on that guy's shoulders that you need to win something now. You've changed the whole squad. You've changed all the staff. You need to actually now be successful. Finishing second and third with no trophy cannot be seen as success. We used to criticise Tottenham for that and say, oh, they don't win anything. Who cares if they finish top 4? But, you know, it is what it is. When this game, there's 3 minutes left in the Madrid game, we're going to go back to the Villa game. I'll watch you and Cess on AFT. It's a good show, man. Good vibe. Good vibe, that show. Big up. The ownership have no ambition, so even if we get rid of Arteta, we end up with another vibe. And I do agree with that. I said that if Arteta went, I don't even think we'd get the kind of manager that a lot of us would want, because they don't want a manager that's going to come in and put pressure on them. They'd probably go for Fabregas or someone who's obviously a manager now. Come on, Madrid, I want City to get embarrassed, and I want Mbappé hat-trick. City are done. They might as well. I don't even know if it's worth Pep completely going for this. They're 5-2 down now on aggregate. They've got Liverpool at the weekend. I'm not even sure it makes sense for him to go for it too much. I hear that. Listen, and I know not everyone agrees, so I respect it. AVB only got 1 season after Mourinho. Mr. Dober said, Arteta craves control. City's model is all about control. Arteta is risk-averse. Risk leads to momentary losses of control. Real Madrid take risks. Yeah, and you know what? You're absolutely bang on there. You're spot on. Like, because you look at Ancelotti, he's all about individual brilliance. He talks about all the time, allowing attacking players to express themselves. DJ said, your top 5 was CR7, Ozil, Neymar, Robben, and Mbappe. Top players, all of them. Different reasons. Robben was a hell of a player. Amir said, big up Curtis. Congrats on 90k. What is your top 5 worst Arsenal players? I'd probably be here all day. I could probably name 15. I think Stepanovs is one of the worst. Mikel Silvestre, I couldn't stand him. He was absolutely awful at Man U. And we signed him. I couldn't stand him. He was dreadful. Who else? Lichtsteiner was terrible. Cole Jenkinson, I'm convinced. He must have won a competition to play for us. He was that bad. Mustafi at 35 mil could be the worst as well. There's actually that many. Andre Santos was terrible. One of the worst Brazilian players I've ever seen. Sonogo was just a vibe. He was poor, but he was funny, so I kind of accept. Saigon was terrible. Johan Joru. Yeah, there was some bad ones, man. Nah, man, I'll defend Senderos, man. He came on the channel. He wasn't, don't get me wrong, he wasn't no world beater, but he wasn't as bad as them. He still started for Switzerland. He played for AC Milan. I think there was worse. Scalacci was dreadful. Willian was dreadful. Sterling could be in that category the way he's playing. I mean, yeah, Almunia as well. And Runarsson. Glenn Helder. There's a lot of bad ones. A lot of bad ones. Rob Holding cost 1.5 million, man. He was okay for what he cost. He just wasn't good enough to start at Arsenal. So I'm not gonna annihilate Rob Holding. He wasn't good though, but for 1.5 mil, he wasn't terrible. Dennis Suarez. I mean, he was just injured all the time. He was a lightweight player. Melbourne, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you asked me this before. He said prime Del Piero, prime Totti. I think Del Piero, I feel like, was on a higher level. Like, in terms of worldwide, I feel like he's more highly rated. I've always said Francesco Totti is one of my favourite Italian players ever. I love the way he played. Del Piero's incredible in the Predators, Juventus, but I was just a big fan of Francesco Totti. But I think Del Piero was probably higher level, to be honest. He was some player. To be honest, I probably couldn't separate them, actually. Now I think, like, Del Piero was amazing to watch. I think Del Piero, Pirlo, Totti, Baggio, they're probably... I'm thinking about my favourite Italian players. Those... You've got to put Pirlo in there. He was a magician. Who else Italian? I mean, Maldini. Yeah, arguably one of the best defenders we've ever seen. Some people say he is the best defender. So, yeah. Oh, Buffon is my favourite goalkeeper of all time, I would say, to be honest. I'd have to put him in there. Totti with the low socks. Bro, he was the original low sock. Nah, Cannavaro winds me up, man. He won, like, World Player of the Year or something when Henry should have won it. Zola as well. Nesta and Cannavaro were amazing. I actually think I like Nesta more than Cannavaro. I think I like Nesta more. Nesta played for AC Milan. I used to like AC Milan. Where Cannavaro went to... Didn't he go to Juventus? But Nesta, he was amazing. Baggio is incredible. Cannavaro World Cup. They had some great... Ravanelli was a baller as well. This half-time in the Madrid game, we've gone back to Liverpool Villa. This game is wide open. Wide open because Villa need another goal, man. Villa need another goal because defensively they don't look great. Bro, some of you guys are mentioning players that aren't even Italian. Batistutas from Argentina, bro. Di Natale, yeah, he was good. He was good. Inzaghi's like the 6-yard box king, wasn't he? That guy celebrated tappings like he took on 6 players and hit it from 35 yards. But I respect it. He enjoyed scoring, man. He enjoyed scoring. Oh, off the crossbar, Jota. What a hit that is. He is so dangerous on the ball, man. Goes over the bar. You can't give him an inch. He's so good. Any space, he will shoot on sight. De Rossi was a beast as well. Big beard. Ain't he the manager now? I think he's the manager. Christian Vieri was a player. Tall, left-footed. He had a slight... I think he was like half Australian or something. I remember he had an accent. I used to love Serie A back in the day, man. I think it's sad that league's gone so flat. They just don't have the money now. They can't compete. They had some great... Zambrotta was, yeah, player. Proper player. Calafiori, oh, well, let's give him a few years. Let's give him... Gattuso, yeah, crazy guy. Crazy. Serie A was unreal back in the day. They had all the money. They had all the money. They were dropping 50 million on players and they were ahead of the Prem. Liverpool on the attack. Trent finds Salah right-hand side. Heavy touch. Skips him. Here's Trent, edge of the box. Scores. Deflection. And he equalizes. That is such a lucky goal, man. But you make your own luck in football, people. I say this all the time. When you're good, you get luck. Trent with the equalizer. FPL. He's in my FPL. Assist from Salah as well. That shot was going straight at Emmy. He got a big deflection. They're so good on the break, Liverpool, man. This guy here, is it Luca Digne? He's got to win this. Bang, he's got to win it. Massive deflection as well. It's going straight at him. Mate, no, he would have saved it. Look at the old Total 90 Premier League ball. Tyrone Mings. In fact, I don't even know if that shot's on target. Ah! You do make your own luck, though, people. I'll be honest. You find that good teams get the most luck. It's like law of attraction. Oh, my days. That is unbelievable footwork from Asensio. Come on, Rashi. Go for it. Oh, Rashi, man. You got to hit that. Konate is a man mountain. Honestly, that guy is massive. Oh, I didn't even mention Bonucci and Chiellini, man. Absolute monsters. I'll take a draw because Liverpool look dangerous. Here's Jones, edge of the box. Villa, for some reason, they just can't defend. They always look like they're going to concede. Salah, little 1-2. Another one. Oh, it's blocked. Jota shoots. Deflection goes out for a corner. Oh. This is a nerve-wracking game to watch, man. This is not nice to watch. Salah plays in little tight spaces, man. He's so close ball control, man. Crazy. If you're talking about Arsenal waking up, that ain't happening. Everyone's injured. Yeah. We just want to make it competitive at least, you know what I mean? Yeah, Kivu. I remember him. Didn't he play for... Who did he play for? Romania or someone? Insigne and Cassano. Insigne was like a FIFA legend, man. He used to have a great card every year. And Cassano, old school striker. Zaza. Yeah, the penalty. The exaggerated Pogba run-up, and then didn't he put it over the bar after that? Wow, Emi was lucky there, man. Ball bounced off shot or ended up back in his hands. Liverpool, every time Liverpool are in possession, Villa can't get the ball. They're getting absolutely battered. Ball out wide. Salah. Trent is there. You don't want to give it to him. Ball whipped in by Gravenberch, headed away. Villa look awful at the back, man. Liverpool might do a three-peat. Listen, the problem you've got, number one, they're favourites to win the Carabao Cup final against Newcastle. They're clear favourites to win the league, especially if they win. And in the Champions League, I would say they're one of the favourites because you would say Real Madrid are the favourites. They beat Real Madrid 2-0 at Anfield. Over 2 legs, that Anfield game is a problem. So, do they have the squad to do all three? I'm not sure. But they're definitely in with a chance. Big up my broski. Broad's in the chat. Long time. He said, big up yourself, my brother. So happy to see the channel building as I knew it would. Big love to Cruz too. Mbappé playing how he's supposed to. Give him time to settle, bro. People were writing him off. Let him breathe. It's Real Madrid. That is not a normal football club. PSG to Madrid. They will boo you, bro. They don't give a damn who you are. You know what I mean? He hasn't played as a striker for years. Kylian is the best. Ball whipped in. Jota heads it over. Broads, big up, bro. Good to see you in the chat, bro. I know you're busy working and that. And hopefully one day we can get him back active on his channel. He got his channel past 1,000 and basically retired. But big up my bro Broads, man. Dennis Romadal. That is old school. Who did he play for? Like Denmark or something. He was rapid, wasn't he? Nah, Fitz has not been in the chat since that day. He told us he was going and he's gone. Is Trent getting dragged off? Wow. Trent's just scored and you're dragging him. Ah, they're going for... Oh, Bradley for Trent. Jota for Darwin Núñez. Interesting. Trent's just scored. You need a goal. Surprised. He don't look happy. I reckon Trent's going Madrid in the summer, man. I reckon they know at Liverpool that he's going. I reckon they know. Christopher said, Big C question. If Cruz got offered a contract to sign with Spurs, what would you say to him? Bro, I'll be totally honest, man. A playing career and the team you support, the two things can't really mix unless you've got the option of both. If If you've got Arsenal and Tottenham, then you can go, all right, cool, we can reject Tottenham. But if it was just them in as one, well, what are you going to do? Turn them down, your career might not happen. You're sitting there going, well, I could have been a top pro, but I didn't want to play for Tottenham because I'm an Arsenal fan. Darren Bent was a massive Arsenal fan. He played for Tottenham. Your career, man, is different. It's different, innit? Unfortunately, but that's the reality of the situation. We should have at least gave Pepe another try, said El. Yeah, I thought we sold him for 3 million. We didn't exactly make money off him. Stephen Ireland's grandmother, Chiellini, reminds us the history of the Tottenham. I think Arsenal fans loved him after that. Until he pulled Saka by the neck in the Euros final, you know. What will make this summer unprecedented is sacking Mikel Arteta for second place, thrice, and trophyless 5 years. But there goes my alarm, and I am up. Well, if you look at what a lot of people were saying in the chat yesterday, they think he's doing a great job, people, and they don't want to hear no conversation about him going. So, but they will blame it on VAR and injuries, people. It'll be VAR and injuries that they will talk about. I've just missed a super chat there. I don't know why, but it's come off the screen. I don't know why that's happened. Let me try and scroll back and find it. Apologies, whoever put in that last super chat that I haven't read. Just disappeared off the screen. Let me try and scroll back through. Madrid game coming back on in a sec. Madrid, yeah, I agree with that, Peter. Mbappé should have joined Madrid 2 or 3 years ago. Bro, he was in a different situation, man. If you look back throughout... Oh, my days, Darwin Núñez, Mr. Sitter. Half the goal was empty. Was under a bit of pressure. All he's got to do is hit the target. Darwin Noodles strikes again, people. What a ball that is down the side. Rolls it across. How has he missed that? That is shambolic. I know he's under a bit of pressure, bro, but come on. Oh, that is absolutely awful. Darwin Noodles. I think I found it. There we go. Stuart Adriano before his dad. Yeah. Adriano had one of the best left foots in world football, bro. His foot was like a sledgehammer. Darwin Noodles. Adriano's left foot was crazy, man. I don't understand this Villa team. They can't defend. I know they've obviously got injuries. They sold Diego Carlos. Who's there? Who is their actual centre-back? Konza. That's the one. Konza is their centre-back. Yeah, Hulk. He had a mad shot as well. It's like Hulk was one of them players, like, never seemed to want to go to the top leagues. He went to, like, Russia. I think he went to China. Went to Portugal. He just never seemed to... I always thought, why has he not gone to the Prem or, like, La Liga or something? But he just went for the bag, man. He just went for the bag his whole career. Yeah, Zenit St. Petersburg. Them times there, you were getting big, big money to play in Russia. His shot was wild. His shot was absolutely crazy. But, yeah, Madrid's half-time 2-0. 2 goals. Kylian Mbappé, man, just... The first goal was good. He lobs Ederson. The second goal, just incredible. Come on, Villa. What you got, Marlin? Surely, Marlin. What are you doing? The flag's gone up as well. I think that's one of the stupidest rules in the Premier League. He believes he's... Wow, that would have been close, you know. That might have been onside. Why is he going near post there? Surely you go back across goal. You just whacked it straight at his body, man. I actually think that might have been onside. Daniel Marlin, former Arsenal player. You've got Ollie Watkins, boyhood Arsenal fan. There should be a bit of motivation here. The thing that's so annoying is Liverpool look like they could drop points in the next few weeks. You know, they drew with Everton. They're drawing now. They got Man City at the weekend. They got Newcastle after that. But we just don't look like... We just need a bit more firepower. I reckon we could have troubled them. Big up, Michael. Thank you very much, bro, for the super sticker. And Alexander said, big up, Big C, I'm fuming. Liverpool haven't been anything special this season. Although they're on the attack now. Oh, it's blocked. Liverpool haven't been anything special this season. We'll drop loads of points until the end, but so will we, unfortunately. The problem with Liverpool, bro, they've only lost once. So they might have drawn a few games, but they've only lost one game this season. So they don't drop many points. That's the issue. I mean, we've only lost twice, but we've drawn more. We've drawn more, so... Devlin and I, Curtis, I can see a little bit of prime Robin in Nwaneri's style and cutting in. Yeah, them left-footed players, man, that can drift off the right. Just open up. You know what they're going to do, but you can't stop it. It's a unique skill. There's so many left-footed players over the years that have played on the right-hand side that you know they're going to get the ball cut inside, but you can't stop them. They're unstoppable. Robin, Bale, Messi, Salah, Mahrez, Saka. I don't know what it is, but you can't stop them from doing it. It's all about the timing. Real Madrid game's back underway. What's going on with that timer? There we go. I will still keep an eye on that Liverpool game, though, because actually we need Liverpool to drop points. Villa look decent going forward. It's just defensively they look a bit open. Come on. What you got, Villa? Back post is the ball. One more. You're taking too long. Come on. Oh! All across Marlin. Come on. Get it back in the box. Nah, man. What is that? Kanate, honestly, he wins the ball so much. He's like 6'5". The man's a giant. Every minute, Kanate's blocking crosses, and Van Dijk must love him at centre-back. He wins the ball so often. It's 2-2 Liverpool Villa. He clears the ball so often. Oh, it was a goal kick. I thought he gave a corner. Ronaldinho broke Salgado. Oh, in that game at the Bernabeu, and he just kept dropping step-overs on him. Ronaldinho walking off the Bernabeu pitch to applause from Real Madrid fans. You will not see things like that, maybe ever, happen. They stood up and applauded him. They absolutely hate each other. They were like, you know what? We're just going to admire a masterclass. I'm switching between games as Emi made a great save. Oh, no, it was before. I feel like, obviously, I want to watch Madrid City, but I'm drawn to this Liverpool game at the moment just because it feels, wow, you need a striker there. It feels wide open. Man City have lost. They ain't doing nothing. I might watch this Liverpool game until the end. Juve fans clapping, CR7's bicycle, different vibe, same energy. Oh, Darwin was basically in. I'm only just... Look at Emi. What a tackle that is. Wham! If Darwin lifts that over his foot, that's a red card and everything. Salah looking for Darwin. Emi. Come on, Villa. Villa's defence is awful, but they do have goal threat. That's the only thing. But then Liverpool have got goal threat, so it's wide open. I hope Mbappé doesn't get his hat-trick till this Villa game's up. I'm focusing on this game for now. Even though my timer has got the Real Madrid game. Oh, I'm going to enjoy the cheer now, people. Just laid back along, people. Yeah, I mean, it's a different vibe. I could never do this on an Arsenal game. Yeah, Watkins should have been in the box there. Marlin drills it across. How crazy is it, people? Villa have got Watkins, Marlin, Bailey, Rashford, and Asensio as their 5. They're bringing off 2 wingers and bringing on 2 of a very similar level, really. Watkins, man, you got to be a lot stronger than that. Begging free kicks. Liverpool on the attack. Good challenge. You got Disasi and Tyrone Mings at centre-back. You cannot play out from the back. It's a hot potato with them two. I tell you what, Mings has had a good career because he played in non-league. And he got scouted by Ipswich. And the guy's ended up in the Prem. He's played for England. He's been in the Prem for years. Millionaire. He's a big guy. I think he's 6'4", 6'5". So he's just an old school centre-back that heads it, kicks it, aggressive in the challenge. I look at him and I think he's not a particularly good centre-back in the Prem. But fair play to him. Just made a career for himself being an old school aggressive defender. Come on, Villa. Come on, Villa. They're on the attack. Marlin drills it. Corner. Come on, Villa, man. Can't believe he's played for England. Bro, there's such a... Let's be real, man. Maguire's been England's centre-back partnership with John Stones for about 5-6 years. I know Gahey got him out in the summer. If Maguire's England's #1 centre-back, you're always going to get a chance, aren't you? There's going to be games where people are out. Mings gets brought in. Matson coming on for Luca Digne. Bro, they got... Even there, Luca Digne's not bad. And you're bringing on Matson, who was starting for Dortmund last season in the Champions League final. Villa have got good squad depth, but not in defence. Name your starting front three if we had no injuries. What's this guy doing? My man looks like he should be in a rock band. The B-Tech Nicola Shova. My starting front three would be Saka, Nwaneri, and unfortunately, it's got to be Havertz. We don't have a striker. We don't have a striker, so I'd have to name him. But out of pure intrigue, I would love to see if Martinelli could play up front. I'd love to see Martinelli, Nwaneri, and Saka with Martinelli through the middle. And see if it could work. Maybe Jesus, but Jesus, I don't know, man. He had a purple patch and then disappeared. Maybe I play Jesus, but he's just not good enough either. Jesus is frustrating. But so is Havertz. We are looking at Saliba's next team. I hope not. Jesus, yeah, only seems to do well against Palace. Come on, man, Villa. What you got? Matson, left-hand side. Take him on. That Bradley's quite sharp, and he whips it in. Get on the overlap. Marlin, what you got? Shoots, it's blocked. Another corner to Villa. I'm switching between games. I would just love to see if Martinelli could play up front with that pace. Real Madrid have got a corner. We'll come back to that game. I'm just focusing on this game. 11 minutes to go. Here we go. Oh, it's blocked. Villa 2, Liverpool 2. 11 minutes to go. Villa on the attack. Matson clips it into the back post. Horrible cross. Alisson collects it. This time is Liverpool on the attack. Long ball. How are you just getting in from there? Don't let Darwin score, please. I've called him Darwin Noodles online. Hey, Darwin Noodles. Always missing. Darwin Noodles. Always missing. He's looking for the run there. Look at Alisson's distribution. Watch him. Bang. He even slips over as he's kicking it. I think he might have even... Does he even do that kind of slip on purpose? I've seen him do that before. Darwin's got a bit of a point there, but... Nah, he never made the run. Hold on. Hold on. He should bring out Darwin Noodles. Put them in the shops. McAllister off. Diaz on. Liverpool going for it. Fabricator, these two centre mids of Villa are a joke. They're throwing gifts around. Please check their betting accounts. Big up. See, the thing is, like, Villa have got good midfielders. Tielemans, Rodgers, McGinn, but Liverpool press. They make life difficult for you, man. They really do. They make life very difficult for you on the ball. Villa have not kept the ball well enough. Rodgers, McGinn and Tielemans. He's one-on-one, the Villa guy here, but the flag goes up. Why do they do that? I said that earlier. The linesman knows you're offside and doesn't put his flag up. I suppose they don't want to put the flag. Please tell me he's onside somehow. Ah, he's off. Is he playing him on Robertson? I'm clutching at straws here, you know. If you look at Robertson at the top of the pitch, Jacob Ramsey scored there, but I don't think it's going to count. Come on, draw the lines, please. 9 minutes to go. There's a VAR check. I'm telling you now, Robertson at the top of the screen. Look, that's why there's... I know what I'm talking... Nah, I don't know what I'm talking about. He's offside. But Robertson looked close to playing him onside. No goal, people. No goal. Wow, PSV beating Juventus. Which would mean... Well, in fact, that makes it... Would that make it 2-2 on aggregate? PSV have scored against Juve. This can obviously affect Arsenal in the next stage of the Champions League. Yeah, that's now going to be 2-2 on aggregate. So could we get Feyenoord or PSV rather than Juventus, which I would rather get one of the Dutch teams. Famous last words, but corner to Liverpool, 8 minutes to go. They send up the big lads, Konate, Van Dijk. Robertson whips it in, swinger headed away by Disasi. They still have it, Liverpool. They've won another corner. Frustrating. So, PSV against Juventus is 1-0. I'm just looking. I want to see who plays for PSV and Juventus. Perisic scored the goal. I didn't even know he was still playing. Former Tottenham player. That Noah Lang's still there. That Luke de Jong. Liverpool corner whipped in. Volley. Oh, it's a free kick. Who plays for Juventus? Lloyd Kelly on loan from Newcastle. Coop Miners. Weston McKennie's playing in the 10 role. Kolo Muani up front. Vlahovic on the bench. Cambiasso, City were trying to buy. Malacia on the bench for PSV. That Bakayoko, a lot of people like. I mean, we got to be beating that. If PSV do Juventus, we got to be beating them. I'm sorry. You've got to. Sporting Lisbon got knocked out. Drew 0-0 earlier with Dortmund. Dortmund won the first leg 3-0. PSG beating Brest 2-0. That's 5-0 on aggregate. Kvaratskhelia and Barcola. Should have signed Kvara, man. Should have signed him. Villa in possession. 7 minutes to go. That game is in PSV as well, so Juventus might be struggling now. They've really been poor this season. They've drawn loads of games. But PSV is 2-2 against Juventus, which means there's a chance Arsenal could get PSV if they win. Here come Villa. Ramsey rolls it into the area. Little 1-2 with Rodgers. Come on. Oh, too much, man. Villa have been very poor in this game. They haven't used possession well. Who did I say beat? What did I say? Beaten? Come on, Villa. Oh, giving away. Yeah, PSV are beating Juventus 1-0, but they beating Brest. I knew you lot would love that one, right? I knew it. Best draw would be Feyenoord. Marlin gets a yellow card there. Yeah, Feyenoord, I think, would be the best draw. They're 12 points behind PSV. I know. I see what's going on in the comments. You lot are wild. John McGinn gets substituted for Villa with... Who's that coming on? Bogard. Is that Winston Bogard's... Is he related to him? Old school Winston Bogard, who used to play for Chelsea. Bogard. Lamar Bogard. Is he related to Winston Bogard? Winston. Is Winston Bogard related? He's the nephew. Lamar Bogard is the nephew of Winston Bogard. Fair play. How old is he? 21. McGinn off for Bogard. Winston. You know you're getting older when you're watching players' nephews and that playing. Liverpool corner. I get nervous when they get set pieces, man. Canate and Van Dijk. Just watching a bit of this Madrid game while they, City look cooked. Valverde's a beast, man. He is some player, by the way. 3-0 to PSG. I won't say anything else before you lot go crazy. But corner to Liverpool. 4 minutes to go, people. Ball whipped in. It's high. Emi Martinez collects it. That's why we've always rated Emi. We've always rated Emi. Just take your time, Emi. I want a Villa winner, actually. I'm getting greedy now, people. Kvara ball in for PSG, but there were no options on the market. There was nothing there, my friend. Here's Ollie Watkins, left-hand side, up against Bradley. Gets to the byline, drills it across, bro. What kind of cross is that? Man's crossing it like he's shooting. Ball's gone out for a throw-in. Watkins smashes the ball out. Even if Liverpool lose, you'll never catch them. Cheers, Chris. Nah, listen. We've just got... I want it to be competitive. What I hate to watch is... Imagine if Liverpool got like 12, 13, 14 points clear and the season still had 10 games to go, you know, from a fan and from a content creator. That's a nightmare situation. I want it to at least remain close. And imagine we're going to Anfield. I think we play them third to last game of the season. Imagine we're like 3 or 4 points behind Liverpool going to Anfield. You know, I just want us to keep going at least. David said, say what you want. Emi is the only keeper to win a championship under Arteta. Yeah. He was incredible in that FA Cup run. Him and Aubameyang were instrumental. Oh, no. Kylian hat-trick. And I missed it. Kylian Mbappé hat-trick, people. I tweeted earlier the best player in the world. There's people in my comments saying, he ain't the best player in the world. He ain't even been that good. Kylian Mbappé hat-trick. The aura is too much. Bellingham got it out wide. I'm seeing the replay here. Mbappé, what you got? See you later. Step over. Nah. Stop it, man. Stop it. He's too cold with it. Left foot. Open up your body. Bottom corner. What a player. You can't talk to that hat-trick. I'm telling you now. You can't talk to him. That guy is different. Man's holding up the free. How many goals you want, bro? What a player. I might have to... that's a great goal. Just dropped a step over on Foden. Gone past him. Opened up his body and just curled it in the bottom corner. The guy's an absolute monster. Kylian Mbappé. Liverpool. Yeah, Salah overhits it. Goes out for a goal kick. We will take a draw for Liverpool. Mbappé hat-trick, bro. Come on, man. Against City. I know City haven't been great this season, but look at the quality of the goals, man. I've always backed him. I've always backed him. I said, listen, you play on the wing, you're going to need time to adapt at Madrid up front. And he will adapt. He's too good a player. Right, we're in... How long is added on in this Liverpool game? Don't go crazy. Just keep it at like 3 minutes or something. I don't want to see no 7, 8 minutes. How long added on? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Eddie Regen, jeez. Well, he loves it. He turns into Mbappé in the Carabao Cup against like League One teams, don't he? Oh, Villa have had no attacking threat. That's it. Offside there. Free kick to Villa on the halfway line. Come on. Hang on to this. 4.5 minutes to go in this Villa team. Kylian Mbappé. Listen, man. Could we beat them? I doubt we could hand. The thing is, we've actually probably got a better defence than Man City. It's going forward. I don't think we'd trouble them enough. You know, I think we would do a better job defensively than what City are doing at the moment. But going forward, I don't know if we've got the firepower to cause them any problems. Come on, Villa. Marlin. Come on, Villa. On the attack. Rolls it. This is a chance. What kind of cross is that? Awful. Villa have been absolutely awful in this game. They've won a throw-in, though. Good challenge. Come on. Let's get the late winner for Villa here. And then we can go and let's watch Mbappé get a fourth. Villa on the attack. Come on. Corner to Villa. 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 Peaky Blinders settings, people. Yeah, I've changed the score now. 3-0. 3-0 to Madrid. Kylian Mbappé hat-trick. Best in the world, people. Best in the world. Corner to Villa. Just over 3 minutes to go. Villa have been poor, but apparently Juventus have equalised. Doesn't look like it counts. Has it been... no, there's a VAR check in progress. Juve have scored, but they're checking it. Villa corner. Come on, it's high. Back post. It's flicked on. Clip back in. That's not a bad ball, you know. Headed across. Talk to each other. You're all in each other's way, man. Mings, don't start trying to dribble. Just pass it. Just pass it, man. No, Mings is trying to... Just pass the ball. Cross it. Ramsey. That's a great ball. Oh, my days. Half a chance. Morgan Rogers puts it over the bar. Unai Emery. It could have been a very good evening. Could have been a very, very good evening. Rogers, you got to hit the target. He slashed at it. Aye, aye, aye. Anyone seen Foden? Foden's got to be the worst player of the year defence we've ever seen. I've never seen a player win PFA Player of the Year, then be so poor the next season. Just done nothing. Big up for the super sticker, bro. Stephen Ireland's Curtis Keeper's abreast of the PSG game. Villa on the attack, by the way. This is a good chance. They've got bodies in the area. What are you shooting for? What is this Matty Cash shooting for, man? Whip that in. Got like 3 or 4 players in the area. You're trying to shoot from there. Richard Big Up said, Curtis, I would take being 2 points behind when we go to Anfield, yeah? Because you just never know. Still a big ask, but... Oh, no. Salah 1v1 in the corner of the penalty area. Maatson, don't dive in. That's a goal kick, innit? Yes! Goal kick. Great defending. Adam said, Liverpool are drawing. It's not enough. Couple minutes left in the game, but it's not enough. What? You sound like you're remixing Kendrick there. Mustard! Yeah, minute to go in this Liverpool game. Then we'll just chill and watch the rest of Hala Madrid. Kylian, man. Look at... Hey, Foden. See you later, boy. Edison, relax yourself. 1, 2, 3. Hey, stop it, man. Look at Pep. Pep wouldn't even want Mbappé. Too much aura. Not a system-based player. Ancelotti is actually the perfect manager for Mbappé because he's all about freedom in the attack. Pep would have him left wing playing like a robot. Come on, Villa. Late winner. 30 seconds to go. Ball's in the air. Get that. Get that, Marlin. Ah. Connor Bradley came off injured, I think, didn't he, for Kwanzaa? Come on, Villa. Marlin, what you got? Have a run. Have a run. Go on, Marlin. Oh, just wide. Oh, my days. That is just wide. The former Arsenal player nearly got the winner. Good run. We could have got him for 20 million. Oh, Alisson was struggling if that was on target, man. That should be full time. Wow. Daniel Marlin, former Arsenal youth team player. That was so close. That's got to be full time. Right, full time. Liverpool have drawn. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go back to Real Madrid. So that now 8 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand. So if we win on Saturday, and I know I'm doing ifs, buts and maybes here. If we win, we're 5 points behind them on the same games. They then play Manchester City. We're then hoping for a Manchester City win. And then we've got Forest on Wednesday. There's still a lot that needs to happen, but Liverpool have drawn their last 2 games. Which is a positive at the end of the day. If that Marlin goal went in, geez, that could have been huge. Just psychologically for them to lose. But the problem we've got now, I look at this Man City team and they look awful. They look so poor. But then they just battered Newcastle 4-0. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Pep's going to want to see a reaction after this. 3-0. They've been at 6-2 on aggregate, bro. And you got to remember, this is Pep's rivals. He's a Barcelona boy. This will hurt Pep. Oh, City. Nah, Madrid get away with it. Oh, Bellingham. Just get out it. Yo, the strength there from Jude. Oh, what a ball as well. Oh, Rodrigo. Madrid are mad, you know. They're mad. They're playing street football. Kylian, turn on the burners. Give him something. Give him something. What you have, Aki? What you have, Aki? You don't have nothing. You don't have nothing. Oh, my days. What a block. Honestly, they're wild. This Madrid attack is just... I don't think there's a better attack in world football to watch. That is a free spirit team there. Do what you want. Jeez, man. That is crazy. These men are dropping step-overs, cutbacks, all sorts going off. Making City look like Stockport. Kylian's purring. You know what it's like, man? When these top players get going, you can't stop them. Madrid are cooking these lot, man. I love it. I said before the game that actually I probably should want City to win because I'd be more confident of Arsenal beating City, but I'm here for the vibes, man. I want Madrid to batter them. I hope they score another couple. They're playing keep ball with them. Look. Oh, Vinny, the pass needs to be better. I'm so sad Marlon left. He was, he didn't really get an opportunity with the first team, though, did he? So did that Juve goal count? It did. So Juventus are heading through 20 minutes ago. Timothy Weir with the goal. That would put Juve through 3-2 on aggregate, which would mean Arsenal will either play Feyenoord or Juventus. I would rather play Feyenoord, even though this is a weak Juventus team. It's still Juve. There's still a lot of heritage. And you just never know. The away leg in Italy could be difficult. Okay, yo, there's all kinds of PSG jokes going off in the comments. They're winning 5-0 against Brest. Barcola, Kvaratskhelia, Vitina, some guy called Doué. Oh, that Desiree Doué and Nuno Mendes. 5-0 people. So PSG will get through. 8-0 on aggregate. Man, what kind of game is that? Oh, they're cooking. Valverde rolls it into Mbappé. Tries the little dummy. They still end up getting it. They're absolutely running City ragged. Rodrigo. Oh, my. Oh, he chops, but he loses it on the cover. They're having fun with this Man City team. I love to see it. Love to see it. Pep thinks that system's unbeatable. Pace and power. And it looks like City are giving up as well. Come on, Madrid. Get another couple. Embarrass them. Beat them 5-0. And I'll just see who's on the bench, actually. Madrid on the attack again. Mbappé again. Tries to give it to Vinny. Oh, he puts it wide. I actually think Mbappé could have shot them, but he clearly wants Vinny to get a goal. They're scared of Mbappé. Vinny slashed at it. They didn't get hold of it. Just remember, people, Man City have got De Bruyne and Haaland on the bench, which is absolutely crazy. I mean, we know they said that Haaland came off with a knock at the weekend. So maybe he's not fully fit and he just wants to save him for the Liverpool game. Jude Bellingham wins the ball back. Too strong for Cousinhoff. Is Vinicius Junior saved by Ederson. Tried to bend it in the far corner. Didn't start it far enough out. 3.6k in the chat. I didn't even realise. Great numbers, man. Big up the community. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Get the likes up. Kylian Mbappé hat-trick. 3 amazing goals. For me, the best player in the world. And he needed a game like this because a lot of people have criticised him this year, but just needed time. Pep's about to argue with a member of the public. Bro, I'm telling you, he will not take getting embarrassed by Real Madrid very well. Definitely not. The problem is, Man City are getting battered so much. We actually need Man City to turn up against Liverpool at the weekend, and they look awful. I'm not sure they will. I suppose if Haaland's back and De Bruyne's back, it changes their team with those two in there. But we'll see. Foden pings a pass, goes out for a corner to Manchester City. 16 minutes to go, people. Me likey the stream. Likey the stream, people. No like it. No like it. But yeah, big up. 3.5K locked in. Let's do a like check. I don't know where we're at. We should have at least 1,500 likes just for the Mbappé hat-trick alone. And Liverpool who dropped points. City have looked awful tonight. This is the worst I've seen City in the Champions League in a long time. I know Real Madrid are a great team, but they look awful. Absolutely awful. And it's good to see, by the way. There's no love lost between Arsenal and Man City, that's for sure. Oh, we're at 1,000 likes. Big up. 1,000 likes. Let's get 1,500, 2K by the end of the stream. PSV have scored, apparently. Wow. That will be... I want PSV to beat Juventus, to be honest. That would go to extra time. That would be 3-3 on aggregate. Sabari with the goal. Wow. PSV 2, Juventus 1, 3-3 on aggregate. If that stays as it is, it will be heading to extra time. Obviously, Arsenal will play... Oh, City are on the attack. Good block. Great block. Arsenal will play the winner of this game or Feyenoord in the next round. Wow, tackles are flying in here. One of the players is down for Madrid. City don't kick it out. Bernardo Silva shoots, puts it over. Rudiger's going up to him to let him know what he thinks. Ceballos down on the floor. 6-0 to PSG. Wow, they're having a fun night, people. They're having a fun night. 6-0. What's that? 9-0 on aggregate. What is the point? Nah, Liverpool. Nah, I didn't say Liverpool. Did I say Liverpool crumbling? City are crumbling. Yeah, Liverpool were all over them, but still 2 draws in a row. I'm clinging on to hope. You said that I'm... is the PSV game on TV? Is it on TV? It's got to be on one of the channels, surely. Let's just see. Oh, yeah. TNT Sports 3. Let's have a look. I tell you what, man. PSV might not be an easy game. They look like they're... Oh, Malassia's coming on. Their numbers this year, man, they look like they got goals. Oh, Conceição, that's the one from Porto. He's there, right? Look, Ceballos. If I'd have told you Ceballos getting standing ovations in the Bernabeu in a Champions League game against Man City, you wouldn't believe me. It just shows, doesn't it, that sometimes you're only as good as the environment that you're in. Mbappé comes off. Hey, Kylian! Masterclass! What a player. Nah, man, they're standing ovation, bro. He's arrived. I'm telling you, they know what time it is now. Number 9, Kylian Mbappé. Jeez. Hat-trick. Can he play up front? He's not good. But are you mad? This guy's the best player in the world. Danny Ceballos getting standing ovations as well. We were calling him a spin-top Beyblade Kylie Minogue. Now, it probably suits the Spanish game better, don't he? At Betis, he was a proper baller. Unplayable Kylian, 100%. I'm intrigued to see how PSV are playing. It's a strange looking Juventus team. I've seen Juve play a few times this season. They were awful. McKennie playing in the 10 role. PSV on the attack. I'll go back to the City game. I just want to see how this works. Malacia whips it in. Corner to PSV. They're all over him. We didn't even try and sign Ceballos. No, he was poor for us, though, in the end, wasn't he? Saliba versus Mbappé. They've had a couple games against each other when he was at Marseille. That famous one where Mbappé knocks it past him and he catches him. But it'll be a great battle. Hope this defeat gets the best out of City against Liverpool. That's what we're hoping. Ross said we will win the league. Believe. We'll try. Dinesh, a better manager and owner, you win this league. Totally agree. Totally agree with that. Isco was a baller. Yeah, he was a technician, wasn't he? Isco, man. PSV corner whipped in, headed over. You know what? The game don't look great to watch, so I can't watch it. Without Ceballos goal v Sheffield United, Arteta doesn't win the FA Cup. Yeah, it was a massive goal. I think people used to say it was offside. Camavinga is behind Ceballos. I think it's Ceballos a technician, and he keeps the ball well. You've got that energy and power of Jude. It's probably for the balance. I don't think, you know, I like Camavinga. Look at this Mbappé hat-trick. Lobs Ederson, the first one, after 4 minutes. The second one, chop. Gives him the eyes near post. That second goal was unreal. The third goal, step over on Foden. Open up your body, left foot bottom corner. That's madness. Curtis, do you rate Pedri? Absolute baller, Pedri. Pedri's a baller. Just a quality Spanish keep ball. He's top quality, Pedri. One of the best centre mids. I would say one of the best centre mids in the world, Pedri. On the ball, definitely. And back trick, I like that one. Ceballos and Xhaka masterclass versus Chelsea. I thought he was going to be good when he came through at Arsenal. Ceballos, you know, when he started. When did we draw 2 in a row? You're right. You didn't play Everton last game, right? Who was your last game? Your last game was Wolves, wasn't it? Yeah. Should have drawn that, man. Wolves could have equalised, but they bottled it at the end. Madrid could be in. Oh, the ref gives a foul. But I definitely think Liverpool have shown a few weak points in those last 3 games. Concede a last-minute equaliser against Everton. Wolves had chances to equalise. 2-2 tonight. Yeah, they did dominate the game. They conceded some soft goals. That's what? 5 goals. In 3 games Liverpool have conceded, but they haven't lost. Chouameni comes off for Luka Modric. Legend, Luka Modric, man. As I said, PSV winning 2-1 against Juventus. Go on, Villa, see unit in the building. Yeah, listen, they were poor defensively, Villa. Liverpool should have battered them. I don't know how Darwin Núñez misses. He's basically got an open goal. He puts it over. Rate Pedri, don't rate Pedri is top. Yeah, he's brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. Arsenal got West Ham on Saturday, 3 p.m. West Ham, which I think will be a harder game than it would have been a few weeks ago. Now Graham Potter's there. See, what does it say? Villa's defense is so bad, said Amo. Yeah, I agree. Slavion, see, what player would you take from Madrid who didn't start in the front 4 tonight? Who didn't start in the front 4? I would probably take... Arda Güler, probably. Probably Arda. Endrick's a bit raw. I don't think I like Brahim Diaz as well, but I'd go Arda Güler. I think he's a top. Oh, well, Valverde started at right back, so I think are you talking about ones? Oh yeah, if you're including Valverde, definitely him. But if you're looking at the ones on the bench, I'd probably take Arda Güler or Diaz, but I'd probably go for Arda Güler, I just think he's a bit more dynamic. Meridino hat-trick on Saturday. Let's hope so. It'll be a tougher game, though. It'll be a much tougher game. Imagine Marino up top at the Bernabeu. Ah, dear. You never know, right? Stranger things have happened. Big up Mario Romano. Appreciate that. I said you smashed the watch-along tonight, boss. Great show. Appreciate it. Great vibe. I actually enjoy these watch-alongs because they're just way more relaxed. Vinny, are you going to get in on the act? What a ball. Jude Bellingham. Great ball. Oh, Rodrigo. You got to finish. Start that outside the post. Thierry Henry angle. Bend it in the far corner. He's hit it too close to him. What a move. Vinny gets down the right. Drills it into Jude. Great first touch. Rolls it into Rodrigo. Doesn't open up his body enough and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. City have been absolutely awful in this game. They've been so bad. It's good to watch, I can't lie. It's nice to watch. City look like some mid-table dons. 6 minutes to go, people. Marino is no worse than Morata. I mean, I don't want to get carried... I don't rate Morata, but I don't want to get carried away with Marino. He's not a striker. Let's see if he can do it against better opposition. Endrick, Bobby Charlton. I saw something today that Endrick and Arda Güler talking about leaving in the summer. They are not playing enough football, which is always going to happen. You got Rodrigo and Vinicius out wide. They're not going to get game time. City on the attack. Ball whipped in, cleared away. Come on, one more Madrid goal. Don't foul. City in the area. Good defending, man. Valverde is an animal. He's got the armband on. He's playing at right back. Andrew the Aussie said, come to Arsenal, the versatile club. Midfielders play at striker. Midfielders play right back. And don't forget the left. We can do it all. You sign for Arsenal now. You probably end up playing somewhere you've never played in your whole career. 7-0 to PSG. Glamrock, big up. Mohammed said we will be losing Saliba to Madrid. Also, we are poor at negotiating. Otherwise, Saliba should be 120 million. Question is, how much would we get for him? Or will they throw in Tchouaméni or Diaz? I tell you the issue is Saliba's got 2 years left on his deal. He needs to sign a new contract. That's what he needs. You can't let him get into that final year. Because with a year left, you're not getting nowhere near 100 mil for him. Arsenal need to do something to get him to sign a new deal. Extend that contract for another year or two to get him back up to like 4 years. But his agent might be saying, don't do it. You know, if you sign this deal, the Madrid move, it just depends. Good save there by Courtois. Saved. I think he got whacked with the ball. Mbappé has been top today. Yeah, top quality, man. Look, mad. But yeah, it depends on his contract situation, what happens. Hopefully, if he's happy, but is his agent going to tell him don't sign a contract? Because if Saliba does sign a contract, he probably closes the door on that move. Ball whipped in for City, corner. It's up in the air. Bellingham gets it there on the break, but there's a head injury. He has to stop play. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go, people. In this game. It's been over for a while, to be honest. City have been battered by Madrid. Kylian Mbappé hat-trick while there's a break. PSV in the area. Saved at the near post. I remember that Noah Lang ripping up Ben White. I'm thinking he is a decent player. And then there was a video of him training in Dubai, I think, wearing an Arsenal shirt. I agree with you, no break limits. The only thing that would stop Saliba leaving is silverware. Because he's at a point now, he's on a big contract already. I'm not even sure the money would motivate him. He can go Real Madrid and get massive money. That was Noah Lang, by the way, who cut inside and had the shot. Probably should have done better there. But yeah, it's probably silverware that would keep him away from them. Another player down. Rudiger down now on the floor. PSG scoreline is a madness. Yeah, they've had a good night. PSG, they've had a very good night. I think it's is it 10-0 on aggregate? Rudiger's limping. This game is slowing down Real Madrid. And they're just trying to slow it down. PSV are on to Juve. They're all over him. I'll just put it back on. Josh said your thoughts on Lamine Yamal. He's incredible. He's incredible, man. 17. Playing in the Euros at 16. He's amazing. That's a good question. Who's got a higher potential? Skelly or Ethan? It's difficult to say, you know, because... Listen, Ethan is more exciting. He's an attacking player naturally, but... It's who has the clear route into the first team. Skelly might actually end up just being Arsenal's left back and plays every week. If that's the case, it probably pushes him up the ladder quicker because he might end up in the England squad quicker. You're playing every week. Where is Ethan going to play once Saka comes back? Hopefully he keeps him in the team. But... Hey, Vlahovic coming on in the 89th minute for Kolo Muani. They have fully turned their back on Vlahovic. Man's getting 1 minute at the end of a game. Camavinga with a foul there on Mamouche. City have done nothing in this game. Oh, Vinny came off. Who came on? Or did Camavinga come on for him? Let's have a look. Real Madrid subs. Vinicius came off. Free kick to City, edge of the box. Who came off for Vinny? It was Endrick. Alaba came on for Valverde as well. Double change. Free kick to City, edge of the box. Michael said, good time, like you are less critical. You get mad at Arsenal, mean to the players. Relax. Bro, they wind me up, Michael. I'm actually a very calm person. Our City have scored. The free kick hits the bar. The rebound comes out and they've tapped it in. Is it offside? I don't think it is. What a free kick that was. Mamouche free kick hits the bar. I think he's on, you know. You love them goals, right? Tapping it in from a yard, 2 yards out. You love them goals. Was that did he save that, Courtois? Hit the bar. I don't know if he got a hand on it. I think that's going to count. Did he save it? Oh, it's a great free kick. Consolation for Man City, people. 3-1. I think that's going to count. It looks onside to me. They're doing a check. Semi-automated one, usually quite quick. I think that's a goal. I'm surprised they're even taking this long. And that'll make it 3-1. 6-3 on aggregate. It's Nico Gonzalez, the new signing for City. Yeah, we're doing Man City Liverpool watch along Sunday. We're there, people. We're there. Come on, just give the goal, man. They're over the time added on. Usually they're a lot quicker than casually ignoring. Bro, there's been about 50 of them. That's why. But I see them. Don't worry, I see it. Vlahovic wages are mad, and they've just got him on the bench. In the Champions League, you don't often see the VAR check take this long. What's he doing here? I think he's given the goal. Yeah, he's given the goal. City have scored, and it's 3-1. I think the whistle will blow pretty much as soon as they kick off. That should be that. City get a consolation. Mamouche free kick hits the bar. Rebound gets tapped in from 2 yards. City get a goal back. Nico Gonzalez, who people are saying actually looks like Rodri. like a younger version of him. Apparently, he played really well against Newcastle. I don't know too much about him. I know he came through at Barcelona, so Pep would have probably had info on him. He went to Porto, and then obviously they've bought him on deadline day. City on the attack. Mamouchi's someone we could have signed. They gave him big wages, but we also gave big wages to Havertz, so they're approaching 4 minutes added on. There was only meant to be 2 minutes. Just blow the whistle, ref. That goal wouldn't have added that much time on. All right, there we go. Full time. City are dusted. City are done and dusted, people. There's 4 minutes left in this PSV game. It doesn't look great, though. I'll be honest. If it goes to extra time, I'm not doing the half an hour. It looks like a boring game. Come on, PSV. Get a late winner. Drilled across. Oh, what a block. Juventus looks slow, man. Yeah, that was successful, man. Watchalong, you know. City get battered. Mbappé hat-trick. Liverpool draw. Could have done with a Liverpool defeat, but pretty good night at the office. Pep out. Pep, you know, out of the Champions League, 4th in the Premier League, out of the League Cup. He's only really got an opportunity to win the FA Cup. What would be interesting is if City didn't qualify for the Champions League. If they finish like 5th or 6th, although 5th could get Champions League this year. But I wonder if City ownership would react in any sort of way if that happened, or has he just got too much credit in the bank? It would be interesting if... What's Dusan got here? Good hold up. Oh, he's handballed it. Rubbish. Don't rate him. Top show, mate. Big up. The Kylian Mbappé show, people. 3,000 of you in the chat still. Hit the like button. It's been a good show. What day is it tomorrow? Thursday. We'll see. I mean, there wasn't a lot of news today that's come out in terms of tomorrow's show, but we'll see what happens. And Friday will be press conference reaction, and then Saturday will be the watch along. Sunday we'll do City Liverpool and see if Pep can rejuvenate City. We need Liverpool to lose. I don't think these draws are enough. They need to get beat. Corner to PSV. No, he's give a goal kick. Minute and a half to go, then we'll round up on this. I would do the 30, but it looks a boring game, man. You lot have been going, man. Curtis is the Mbappé of YouTubers. I'll take that. I'll take that. You could have said a lot worse. Mark said, on my football manager, the Kroenkes retired in 2026 and sold the club to another American owner. I mean... We need them out somehow. Get the likes up, guys. 3K in here. We're just watching the end of this PSV game. There's 2 minutes. Well, minute to go, actually. Free kick. They'll be heading to extra time. Ball out wide. Can they get a late winner? Ah, they've lost possession. That's poor. 45 seconds left. Noah Lang, he plays with the low socks as well. They love this low sock thing, innit? Back in the day, all footballers pulled their socks up like Henry. Now they're all... Oh, the cheer's beautiful, people. The cheer is beautiful. Oh, yeah, boxing Saturday as well. That could be a good shout, actually. It's in Saudi as well, innit? So it's not too late. It's a great card, actually. Bivol Bertabiev and De Bois against Parker. Change the channel to Curtis Goat TV. Don't worry, you know me, I'm shameless. I'll do it. It's that new ergonomics chair, bro. So comfy. Right, full time in PSV. They're going to extra time. Let me read out these super chat. Breasts are spilling out of this cup. You lot are unstoppable, man. And I read that one, Michael. Big up. Big up yourselves, people. Big up yourselves. Really appreciate you tuning in tonight. Double watch along. A lot of fun. Real Madrid battered Man City. Kylian Mbappé hat-trick. Liverpool drew 2-2 with Villa. And I'll be back tomorrow, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you all soon, people. Take care, everyone. Bless.